In this episode, we'll look at some steps you can take now to help sell your RPod or RV for top dollar later. Hey everybody, this is John Marucci. Thanks for visiting the On the Road YouTube channel. You know, this channel is all about helping you get the most out of your RV travel experience. Before we get going, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are published. If you want to dive deeper, we put more content and photos on Instagram and Twitter at John Marucci. So let's jump in. You know, it's an exciting time. You've just taken possession of your brand new RPod or other RV. You have gone through dealer orientation and just arrived back home all excited about your future camping experience. But wait, you tell me, now is the time to start preparing to sell it? No way. This is my dream camper. While it may seem out of place to begin to prepare to sell it now, in this video I'll share 7 steps to take that can help you get the most out of your RV when you decide to sell it later. And even if you don't sell it, these steps will help you get the most out of your RV for years to come. So step number 1 is begin a mileage or maintenance log. Now this is going to allow you to track tire miles specifically. And that's very important. We actually have a video on the site about RPod and RV tires. And tracking tire miles is really important to understand the life of the tire. So a safety issue, obviously up front, to start a mileage log to help with the tires. It also reminds you for maintenance how long since something has been done. You know, time can fly and it may be longer than you think since you've changed that anode rod or packed your wheel bearings. You know, it's easy in hitching up to get out of town to forget to record mileage. And the tip here is if you do forget, you can always use Google Maps to recreate the missing information from your start and end point. And I've had to do that a few times. You know, it also is keeping a mileage and maintenance log keeps a good paper trail to show that you're a diligent owner to the next owner. It helps future owners pick up where you left off, so that is very helpful to those who do want to know how you and when you used your RPod or RV. Okay, so item number 2 is to begin regular care routine from the beginning. So these are things that you want to get in the habit of doing to maintain your unit. This includes things like torquing your lug nuts before you go on trips and checking your tire pressure, checking your caulk and seals regularly, packing your wheel bearings, and winterizing and dewinterizing. All basic operating procedure for someone who owns a trailer. You got to get in the habit of doing these maintenance items and keeping your trailer current. The third thing is to do a detailed cleaning job both inside and out. Now, a thorough cleaning helps you see details you'd otherwise miss. And doing this early on, which may seem counterintuitive, actually allows you to see any potential issues. It'll allow you to remove any remaining construction debris, which sometimes comes with RVs from the factory. All right, so doing a detailed cleaning is really important. And so here's a few places to look, you know, behind drawers, under the drop-in cooktop. You know, we actually found pieces of wire and debris under the cooktop when we did a cleaning. Under the wet bath. Believe it or not, we found our Dometic thermostat instructions under the wet bath, behind the little vent that we had to take out when we vacuumed out debris under there. We actually found the thermostat instructions. So doing an early cleaning is an important thing. You may catch some things you hadn't seen when you did your walkthrough, like maybe a cracked drawer or some other minor issue that you want to take note of. Okay, so the fourth thing we're going to look at is to deal with destructive issues immediately. So any major safety issues and especially water leakage issues, you want to deal with those immediately. So don't wait to deal with water issues. If you have a leak in your RV or RPod, you want to make sure you take photos or video of it and get it to your dealer quickly to let them know immediately what's going on with your unit, especially under warranty. Make sure you record any destructive issues right away. Okay, the fifth thing is to keep a punch list of what we call non-destructive issues for warranty work later. Now these are issues that aren't going to really diminish the value if you group them together and wait to get them done. You know, things like I mentioned earlier, maybe you have a cracked cabinet door or you have a light cover that isn't quite fitting right. Just little things that you want to make note of. It's a good idea to document these in photo, and I actually do things in video, and then email them to your dealer when you find them so you can let them know, hey, I found this issue. I'm not going to bring it in for a while, but I just want to get this recorded that there is an issue that we're going to get taken care of later. Okay, that way you won't get blame later that you actually created the problem. You recorded it before you even maybe took the unit out. Okay, the sixth thing we're going to talk about is doing general upgrades. So consider doing things to your unit that really should have been done from the factory. This is going to add value. So maybe right away you want to upgrade your tires, add a power tongue jack, put a better quality mattress in, or maybe put better dinette foam in, even early on in the life of your unit. Now these are just going to increase the value of your unit and things that maybe should have been done from the factory, but really something maybe you're going to want to do. Okay, and the seventh and final thing we're going to talk about is carefully consider any type of modification to your unit. This is particularly important when purchasing a brand new unit. Consider changes that can be reverted back to the factory. So if you're going to make changes inside, you may want to think about things that can easily be reverted back, especially if you're thinking about selling your unit in a not too distant future. An example of this is removing the ottoman from the 179. Now we have a whole video on the site about this, and what we did is we saved the one we removed and stored it in the house and created a new trim piece and kept the original one intact. This will allow any future owner to easily change the modification back if they want to. Another example is command strip hooks. So we use command strip hooks throughout the unit to hang things. Really handy. But those command strip hooks can also be taken down very easily by a future owner. So it doesn't over personalize or add things that are difficult for the next owner to deal with. Okay, and another point I want to make on this is try to avoid over personalizing your unit both inside and out. Can really limit the appeal of your unit to future buyers and reduce the selling price of your unit. You know, good changes to your unit have these kind of common traits. It's got a broad appeal. So if you do something to your unit, and it really should not diminish the potential buyer pool. So if you're going to do something to your unit and do a custom upgrade, think about how many people it will eliminate from your potential buyer pool if you do something specifically very unique. It should be well executed, any change you make. Either you doing it very well or have a professional do it to make it look outstanding. And then it really should be cohesive and work well with the rest of the travel trailer that you have both inside or outside. So it's a good idea to begin when your RV is new to receive top dollar later when you want to sell it. You know, if you like this video, again, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Thanks for watching. This is John Marucci, and so long for now.